Imagine you are sitting in a chair. It's a bit uncomfortable. The room is quiet, maybe a little too quiet. You can hear the air conditioning humming. You're wearing your best clothes, but they feel a little tight, maybe a little hot. Across from you, sitting at a big desk, is hiring manager.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking down at a piece of paper, your resume.
A long silence.
The silence stretches out. Then they look up, they look right into your eyes, and they ask, "Tell me about yourself."
And that is the moment.
That is the moment. Your heart starts beating fast. Boom, boom, boom. Your hands get sweaty. But the worst part, it's what happens in your brain.
Oh, yeah.
The English vocabulary you spent months studying, it just evaporates.
It's gone.
It disappears. It's gone. You open your mouth to speak and you panic.
It is such a universal feeling. It happens to everyone, not just language learners. But for someone learning English, that A2 or intermediate level, that panic is just multiplied by 10.
Yeah,
You leave the room thinking, why didn't I say the right words? I know the words. I just couldn't find them.
Exactly. It's that gap between what you know in your head and what you can show in the room. And that is the frustration we are tackling today. We have a massive stack of guides, course materials, and notes here on job interview English. We're focusing specifically on strategies for the A2 level. But the big takeaway from all this, it isn't what I expected. It actually argues that you don't need perfect, complex, Shakespearean English to get the job.
No, absolutely not. In fact, the sources we're looking at today argue that trying to be Shakespeare is exactly why people fail.
Really?
The secret isn't grammar complexity, it's structural simplicity. It's about having what they call the interview key.
The interview key. I love that. It sounds like a cheat code for a video game.
In a way, it is. It's the idea that you can prepare simple, modular answers for the most difficult questions. If you have a formula key, you don't have to search for vocabulary in the moment.
You just unlock the answer.
You just unlock it.
So our mission today is pretty straightforward. We're going to walk through the most common, scary interview questions, and we're going to build the perfect, simple answers using these formulas.
Right.
We want to take that panic you feel and turn it into a very specific kind of confidence.
And we need to be clear about the tone here. The material emphasizes that effective interview English at this level should be easy, slow, and real.
Easy, slow, and real.
We aren't trying to trick the manager. We're just trying to be clear. So we're going to model that today. Calm guidance, simple structures.
I'm ready. Let's dive into the first challenge. Honestly, it's usually the first thing you hear, and it sets the tone for the whole hour. The question I started with, tell me about yourself. Why is this one so difficult? It seems like it should be the easiest topic in the world. It's about you.
It's difficult precisely because it is so open. It feels like you could say anything.
Right.
Do I talk about my childhood, my cat, my favorite color? The brain just gets overwhelmed with options.
Right. And I've noticed that when people are nervous and they don't have a structure, they just tend to ramble. They start talking about how they love pizza or that they grew up in a small town.
Which is exactly what the sources warn against. There's a very strict rule here in the data. Don't talk about your family and don't talk about your hobbies.
Not yet.
Not yet. This is a business conversation. The manager doesn't care about your cat yet.
Okay, that's a hard rule. No hobbies. So if we strip away all the personal fluff, what is the formula? You mentioned a key.
It's a three-step structure. It is designed to be linear so you never get lost.
Okay.
Step 1, who are you? Step 2, what do you do or what did you study? And step 3, what do you want?
Who you are, what you do, what you want. Okay, let's unpack that. It sounds simple, but can we hear what that actually sounds like? Does simple sound unintelligent?
That's the fear, right? But listen to the difference. Let's look at a concrete example from our notes.
Wow.
Let's say the candidate's name is Adam.
Yeah.
He follows the formula perfectly. Step 1, who are you? My name is Adam. I am organized, friendly, and I love learning.
Short. Very sweet. And he used adjectives about his work style, not just, I am nice.
Exactly. Then step 2, what do you do? I have 2 years of experience in customer service. He's anchoring his history.
Okay, telling them his history. Makes sense.
And step 3, the what do you want part. I want to grow in this company and learn new skills.
I like that. Hearing it out loud, it didn't feel robotic at all. It felt controlled. It felt efficient.
Efficient is the right word. Managers are busy. They really appreciate efficiency.
Let me try to apply this. Let's say I'm applying for a sales job. I'm nervous. I'm thinking about grammar. But I use the key. I would say. My name is Sarah. I studied business. I have 2 years of experience in sales. I love working with people.
Perfect. See how clean that is?
Yeah.
You didn't worry about complex grammar tenses. You used I am, I have, I love. These are simple, strong verbs. It comes across as confident because you aren't struggling to build some complicated sentence.
That is a huge relief. I think a lot of us feel like we have to impress them with these big, fancy words.
But clarity is impressive.
Clarity is impressive.
Clarity is confidence. And that leads us to the next set of questions. These are the why questions. They dig into your motivation.
Right.
And the first one is usually, why do you want this job?
Oh, I know the answer to this one. Because I need money.
Yes, the universal truth.
But we can't say that, can we?
No. While that is true for everyone, we all need to pay rent, our sources are very clear. You cannot say that.
It's the forbidden truth.
It is. If you say, I need money, it sounds like you don't care about the work. You just want the paycheck. The manager wants to know why you like their company specifically.
So how do we answer this simply without sounding, fake?
You focus on the company's reputation. The material calls this becoming the alpha candidate.
The alpha candidate. That sounds intense, like I need to walk in there and dominate the room.
It's not about aggression. It just means you are a candidate who knows what they want. You are choosing them as much as they are choosing you.
Okay.
A strong answer looks like this. I like your company because you are the best in the market, and I want to learn from you.
You are the best in the market. That is a great phrase. It compliments them, but it also shows you know who they are. You've done your research.
Exactly. It connects your desire to learn with their success. It's a very safe, strong A2 level answer.
Okay, but then comes the harder version of that question. The manager leans back, crosses their arms, and asks, why should we hire you?
Yes.
This is where I usually freeze. It feels like I have to brag. And culturally, for a lot of people, bragging is really uncomfortable.
It does feel like bragging, but it's really just about matching your skills to their needs. And there's a formula for this one, too.
Hit me with it.
The formula is 2 skills plus 1 result.
2 skills plus 1 result. Can you break that down for us?
Sure. You pick 2 adjectives that describe you. Let's say you are hardworking and a fast learner. Those are your skills.
Okay.
But skills are kind of useless without a result. The result is usually helping the team. So you combine them.
How does that sound?
You should hire me because I work hard, I learn fast, and I always give my best to help the team.
That flows really well. I work hard, I learn fast. It has a rhythm.
And I always give my best. It's a promise. Managers love to hear that you care about the team. It shifts the focus from look at me to look at how I can help you.
That makes it so much less awkward to say you're offering help, not just listing your ego.
Exactly.
Speaking of listing things, let's talk about strengths. What are your strengths? Or what are your best qualities?
The problem here usually isn't the grammar, it's the vocabulary. People get stuck. They say, I am good.
I am good. Yeah, that's a bit weak.
We need professional adjectives. Our source material provides a great cheat sheet of words that are easy to pronounce but sound very professional.
Like what?
Words like communication, teamwork, problem solving, organized, punctual.
Punctual is a great one. It just means you are on time, right?
Yes. But punctual sounds much better than I am on time.
Yeah.
It implies respect. It implies discipline.
So do I just list these words at them? I am punctual. I like teamwork.
You could, but it's better to add a tiny detail. Connect the strength to a small example. Don't just say, I am organized.
What should I say?
Say, I am organized. I always finish my work on time.
I see. So you make the claim and then you prove it with one simple sentence.
Precisely. It grounds the adjective in reality. It makes it real.
Okay, now we have to go to the dark side. The question everyone hates. The question that ruins interviews. What are your weaknesses?
The trap.
It is a trap. I feel like if I tell the truth, they won't hire me. My weakness is I sleep in late, or my weakness is I hate emails.
Right.
So the temptation is to say, I don't have any weaknesses, or I work too hard.
And please, never say I don't have weaknesses. It sounds arrogant, and honestly, it sounds like a lie. Everyone has weaknesses.
Right.
If you say you don't, the manager just thinks you aren't honest with them, or with yourself.
So we have to be honest, but not too honest.
Correct. The strategy here is honesty plus growth. You admit a small problem, but immediately, and this is crucial, immediately show how you are fixing it.
Give us the safe answer. What's a weakness that is okay to admit?
A very common, very safe one is nervousness or public speaking. So you say, My weakness is that I sometimes feel nervous in new situations.
That's honest.
But then you pivot to growth. But I am improving by practicing and learning every day.
I am improving. That is the magic phrase.
Yes, it tells the manager, I have a problem, but I am solving it. That is actually a strength. It shows you are self-aware and proactive.
I love that. It takes the fear out of the question because you already know how you're going to fix it in the sentence.
Exactly.
Okay, let's look at the future. Sometimes they ask, where do you see yourself in 2 years? Or maybe 5 years.
This question is a test. They want to know, are you going to leave next month? Or are you going to stay?
So the goal is just to show commitment.
Yes. Companies invest time and money in training you. They want a return on that investment. So your answer needs to focus on stability and growth within the company.
And what's the simple English version of that?
In 2 years, I want to learn more skills and take more responsibility. I want to grow with this company and be part of the team.
Grow with this company. That seems to be the key phrase there. It says, I am not going anywhere.
Exactly. It's reassuring for them.
Now, I want to pause on the actual speaking part of all this. We've talked about the words, but what about the mindset? Because we can memorize these scripts, but if we are shaking and looking at the floor, it doesn't matter.
This is the secret tip from our deep dive sources. And it's a big mindset shift. You have to realize that the manager does not want a teacher. They want a worker.
What does that mean?
It means they aren't grading your grammar. They aren't counting how many times you used the wrong preposition. They care about your attitude. Your confidence is actually more important than perfect grammar.
That is so freeing to hear. So if I mess up a sentence, it's not the end of the world.
Not at all. In fact, how you handle a mistake can show a lot about your character.
So what should we do if we forget a word? That's my nightmare. I'm in the middle of a sentence and blank.
The natural reaction is to say, and look panicked. Don't do that.
So what do I do?
Just stop, pause, think, and then continue.
Just silence. Is that okay?
Yes. A concise silence is so much better than a noisy panic. It shows you are thinking. It is okay to be human.
Yeah.
If you just stop, take a breath, and then say the word, you look in control.
That connects to body language too, doesn't it?
It does. The sources give 3 very simple body language rules for A2 learners. 1, sit straight. 2, smile a little. 3, speak slow and clear.
Smile a little. Not a crazy Joker smile, just a little one.
Just a friendly, open expression. And speaking slow, this is so powerful. When we're nervous, we speed up. We try to rush to the end of the sentence.
Yeah, that's true.
But speaking slowly makes you sound more intelligent and more thoughtful. It also gives your brain time to find the next word.
It's like a feedback loop. If you force yourself to speak slow, you actually calm yourself down.
Precisely.
We are getting toward the end of the interview now. The manager closes their notebook and asks, do you have any questions for us?
And this is the forgotten step. So many people just say, no thank you, and leave.
Because they just want to get out of there. They survived.
I understand the urge to run, but saying no is a missed opportunity. Asking a question shows confidence, shows you're really interested.
But what if I don't know what to ask?
We have a prepared question for this too. It's about the people.
Okay.
You ask, can you tell me more about the team I will work with?
Oh, that's good. It shows you are visualizing yourself in the job already. You're thinking about the team.
Yes. It's professional, it's simple, and it gets the manager talking about something they know their team. It ends the interview on a very positive connection.
This has been such a relief to walk through. When you break it down like this, it really isn't about knowing every word in the dictionary.
No. It's about preparation. It's about having those formulas ready. Who are you? 2 skills plus 1 result. Honesty plus growth.
It reminds me of what we said at the beginning. The goal isn't to be a poet, it's to be clear.
And to be real.
So if you are listening to this and you have an interview coming up, or maybe you're just thinking about your career, don't let the English scare you.
You have the tools now. You just need to practice them.
And speaking of practice, that is our challenge for you today. We want you to take that first formula, the tell me about yourself answer, and write it down.
My name is, I am, I have experience in, I want. Just fill in those blanks.
Say it out loud. Say it to the mirror. Say it until it feels boring. Because if it feels boring, that means you know it.
And when you know it, you will be confident.
You can do this. The job is waiting for you. You just need to walk in there, smile a little, and use your key.
Good luck. You've got this.
Thanks for listening to The Deep Dive. We'll see you next time.